And as we hit the 8-minute mark, guys, I'd actually love to listen back in. We watched a whole lot of status quo. Now it's final boss's turn. Let's crank up our Astros once again. We'll be back around the 3-minute mark.
Up open, ace up open. Is he weak?
He's not up open, he's not up open.
Okay, he's up close. Up close right now,
New snipes in 10.
Yeah.
Got him, he's one shot.
Got
Got him.
Close, one down. New hill,
Gold, flame.
20 seconds. New sniper is
Flame,
up.
top
Open gold, assault, 2 open gold. Enable's there. One shot. I got him. Top gold.
One shot, top gold. Flame source, one
Flames
shot.
one hit, top gold.
Open ramp. Ace. Ace is open ramp.
Come north side, man.
It's going to be at 49 minutes.
Close gold, weak assault. One shot, top gold.
Just 3 to close the gold.
At 49.
Close street.
Lobby.
Right back, guys. Low 3 lobby.
We need this OS, guys.
One shot, close street.
Watch the drop
Good
down.
job bringing it
One
back.
shot, one. Lobby, enable. Food sword. One shot, go. 2 already. One shot, 2 hill.
Help me, dude. Where'd you go?
One shot.
You gotta go
goes
for
down.
us. Nice. You guys are doing
Open street, I think.
Oh, man up the hill. 2 dead. Weaken hill. One shot hill. We're just one close BR. Guys, look. Cam's low. I'm saying low. You guys know. One dead. I'm up gold.
45 seconds to
I'm going lobby. Lobby.
I'm
close. Two open lobby.
He got sniper.
Two open lobby.
I got a nade.
One shot open. Hey, close lobby. Close purple. Drop down. Open lobby.
Lobby, one shot,
Guys,
enable.
C3 behind you guys.
help.
He's R1 all.
He's on one.
2 dropped in hill. 2 in hill, guys. I got last 2. One's C2. And in hill. C2. Back to C2. C2. Let's close BR. Swan and close BR. Main ramp. Up close. Absolute enable. You got 3 dead. Last 2 or 2. One left it open. Last 2 or 2. Oh, 2 to hill.
I got ace. One shot, I got him.
I got him.
Nice. 3 dead. Last guys. Hold on. I'm in.
Assault's there. He's weak and open.
Makes me gold. 101.
I'm the open purple.
Bench we go
One shot, I got assault.
Oh, I'm going river maybe. You guys basement. Watch my river. Rock shot.
Open, close street.
River. Flames river to hill. River to hill weak. River to hill weak. Flames. He's dead. Oh, he's a river.
He's 0-2. One shot. I got him.
Last guy's on top.
Let's get Rockets. Rockets are up.
Drop. He's up gold Rockets. Spawn me gold. Spawn me gold to the blue ramp. Rockets top gold.
Gold, one shot. Enable. They're gonna go close gold. Going close gold right now. Assault's close street with rocks.
Dead.
Dead.
One shot top gold. Nice. Top gold. Roxy down close street. He needs help.
I can't. Close purple sniping, Justin.
Close purple, one shot with rockets.
Lobby, flame. Lobby. There's nothing else.
Close street rockets. Top gold rockets. 03 and hill, 1 hit.
OS, guys. We need this OS.
It's about 46.
Rockets top gold. 1 dead, nice.
Close street, close purple. Top gold, one shot. Close street behind me. I jumped up. Top gold rockets. Where am I going?
Rockets close street.
You should have a new sniper. There's a new sniper.
Watch that.
Close lobby. We gotta get lobby. Go, guys. Close street.
2 close street. Assault's weak. Top gold.
I got one.
Top gold, one shot. 2 close gold. Last 2 top gold. Rocks are 1 shot. One's coming right now. And open gold with rocks, 1 shot. Top gold, rocks, 2 1 shots. Nice. Watch sword. Main sword, stay there. I'm here.
I'm close.
Guys, I'd love to come back in right now. Check it out, 174 and counting to 152, and we just saw an incredible performance by Victor X, pushing back gold. Fearless of the Rockets picks up a clutch double kill. There he gets another kill up in the closed purple. Final boss. They were down huge, and on these top hills, guys, they've really come back.
Well, it was really sparked with that closed hill. We already talked about the importance of that closed hill, but they stepped up their game and finally got some scrappy time from that bottom hill, and that's how they were able to get everything back. And then an incredible play by Victory X there at the end, using that overshield to his fullest.
You know, Victor X capped it off, but it was all started by this guy. It's I got your pistol. The last 2 snipers he's had at least 3 headshots, and he's had killing sprees with both of them. And Chris, I know status quo, they looked incredible at the start here, but what's going wrong for them?
Well, right now, I think the individual talent on Final Boss is finally starting to shine. A bunch of these individual battles, the status quo was winning earlier in this game and earlier in this series. Final Boss looks heated up right now.
Despite not having control of all the power weapons, status quo has been controlling a lot of them. Final boss seems to just be making the clutch plays and coming up huge. You see Ogre 2 taking a nice flank. Victory X is going to finish the kill from Rockets. Ogre 2's taken down, but Final Boss got all of status quo away from that hill, and now they're able to push lobby. And you got a battle here in lobby between Ace and Pistola. It's just a 1 second game here as Status Quo retakes the lead down low with Enable getting some scrappy time, Chris.
Yeah, Status Quo has been doing such a great job on this bottom hill. I don't know why Final Boss doesn't seem to ever be getting down there, but Status Quo always has at least one person going for that hill on the bottom, either getting Final Boss out of it or getting time for themselves.
Ogre 2 just picked up the fresh rockets. 2 clutch rocket shots clear the way for Victor X and friends to get in the hill. Looks like they're going to give up hill time. Actually, Pistol's going to sit in it as Victory goes up top. And Ogre 2 is just watching the other close hill, close purple rather. He's finally going to be taken out. SQ making some nice pushes, kind of confusing Final Boss by coming out from all directions. Neither team really able to set up on this bottom hill. Now we see some battles won by Final Boss. Victor X is sitting in it. Ogre 2 fighting and distracting players on the sword legs. And Ogre 2 has really stepped it up in the last minute. He's gotten at least 5 kills since I've started watching him. And now he's making his way over to open street. It's going to be looking back sword as it looks like the next hill is moving in about 30 seconds, guys. And how important is this top hill?
Oh, this is for all the marbles now, Chris, because you're going to have one more overshield left, and then this closed hill is extremely hard to take over, so you have to be clutch. And Ogre 2 is just making things happen. He goes from the bottom to the top. He's making SQ guess where he's at the entire game.
That double kill is going to free up some free hill time here for Fear itself. You see 2:16 and counting now for Final Boss. SQ needs to come up clutch and lock down this top close hill. You know, might as well pick up some hill time down low while you can. You see Assault, Ace, and Flamesword all lifting up top, but Final Boss's Pistol and Victor X are waiting for them.
Yeah, and right now you're going to have to make a decision. Do you want to go for that final overshield, or are you going to go for top control? And it looks like right now Status Quo is going for the top control.
And I love the decision making here. They know they have Final Boss stuck back gold. They're going to try and sit in this close hill. Enable on a huge flank coming up behind the FB crew as Flamesword and guys are trying to set up here on the close hill, and they clear out Final Boss. They're able to set up, and Fear itself has the overshield though for Final Boss. 33 seconds left on the clock, 2:18 to 2:07 and counting. Here comes Fear itself with that Obi pushing into close. He's got a double, looking for the triple, and he's got the overkill in front of him. Final Boss crowd cheering for them here on the main stage. 18 seconds left in the game, and that push from Fear itself and friends may have locked it up, Scott.
Man, that he did. Fear itself might as well be called the new Captain Clutch nowadays. 2 triples in both of the close games to win it for him. He's playing great now.
So Final Boss pulling through after a terrible start here in Game 3. They now lead the series 2-1. Final Boss making it look like nothing just happened. They're all just chilling, drinking their water, focused on the next game coming up. But we got to take a look at the stats here. Fear itself dropping 36 kills in that game, really coming up huge at the end of it. I got your Pistol played extremely well in the middle, going off with those sniper rifles, picking up positive for Pistol, continuing to go positive here on the main stage.
Yeah, and Pistol put on a show for us, but Fear itself really dominated with getting all the overshields that he could and just putting them to the fullest use.
So Final Boss takes the lead in the best of 5 series, 2-1. We'll be back with game number 4 after a quick word from our sponsors.